Hello and welcome back to Shelf Centered. This is Bryce, and thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe if that's something that you like doing, and if you end up liking this too. We've been, as I mentioned before, we promised the kids we're going to Harry Potter World in Universal Studios in Florida, and therefore we've been watching the movies. We've gotten all caught up. Everybody's watched them now at least a couple times, but we watched them again, and except for the little one, they're a little too scary for the littlest one. But anyway, we're all going, and she's at least watched the lighter Harry Potter movies, so she knows what's up. And so I've got a tier list, though. I have opinions about these movies. I don't think they should be rebooted, at least not only about 10, 11 years in. But who am I to say? I'm not the one making the money off of them, I guess. Anyway, we'll see. I think some might be controversial. I don't know. We'll see. Here's my list of the best Harry Potter movies. I don't know. What do you think? All right, I will not bore you as to how these tier lists go. You know what it means. S tier is the superior, down to F, which is the worst. We're going to get right into it. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone, depending on which side of the pond you're on, because apparently Americans couldn't take a philosopher. We wouldn't take it seriously as an actual magic wielder. Don't ask me why. I disagree with Scholastic. All right, Harry Potter. This is, let's be honest, it's one of the weaker, let's be honest. But it's still good. It gets the whole franchise going. I can't blame it too much for being, what it is. The source material is just the beginning book, and also probably my least favorite book. So, but again, I got to give it kudos for what it is. I'm going to go C tier right in the middle. We'll see if anything gets lower. I think one might, slightly lower. Let's be dramatic though. All right, Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That is one we get introduced to Dobby, and who's a fan favorite, of course, although he's maddening in this one, at least for a while. It's still good. I have always loved just how ridiculous Gilderoy Lockhart is. Anyway, it's a fun one, just how full of himself he is. Let's see. I'm going to put this as, it's well done, but maybe a little bit better than Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is looking a lot like the book so far, and I apologize for that, but that's going to completely get derailed with arguably my favorite of the movies. I absolutely loved Prisoner of Azkaban. That, I just feel like that twist really hits in this movie. All the secrets and everything. It's so well shot. It's really fun. It's not meant to, don't think too hard about any time travel, frankly. You got to turn your brain off a little bit, I think. But I love it. I think it's so good. It's so well done. And it's really where I was like, holy cow, these movies are really good. It's darker. I think that's probably why just generally this series, it's, it being, for kind of a kids series, but it gets dark and it gets more young adult to adult as the series progresses. And I think that's why it's such a classic, frankly, is it's not afraid. It's not going to pull its punches, and it gets dark and scary and whatnot. But that one's just so well done. And again, I think because I saw these movies first before I actually read the books, so that was my own fault for doing that. That's why I put these on a little different level than the books. But man, I just think that movie hits so well. It's so great. All right, another movie I saw before the books. This has a lot going on, but after reading the book too, this is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, of course. It has a lot going for it, but I gotta think. where am I going to put it? I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Again, this is compared to other Harry Potter movies, so it's kind of it's a rough go of it because they're all pretty good. I really enjoy them. And this is hard. I'm probably going to let's go A tier for that one. I think that's a good movie. It does, what's kind of pulling me back and what has me maybe making a B tier argument is that it just leaves out so much of the book that I wanted to see. All right, we got the ads trying to take over a little bit here. I had to play with those a little. All right, moving myself around. And let's see. Okay, Order of the Phoenix, as I stated in my last video about Harry Potter books, the tier list for that, I loved Order of the Phoenix, one of my favorites. I'm going to put it, it's my favorite of the books, absolutely. The movie itself, dang it, this one's hard. I think I'm going to put it S tier. I really like this movie too, but again, I still put Prisoner of Azkaban above this one as opposed to my lackluster book reading of it. Just, it brought down the book a little bit for me just because the movie I loved so much and thought it hit so well. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I got some comments that this one was a bit teen angsty, and it definitely has that. It's definitely got some teen angst, but I just think it's. I just love the whole story, and again, a good bad guy it really can elevate a story. Dolores Umbridge is just so maddening. Gosh, my word. So. I know I've said that before. All right, this is one of my favorite books, The Half-Blood Prince. I quite enjoyed this. Just trying to get it up here. Onto this. Oh, gosh. I think, man, that last scene is so hard to take. I'm not getting into spoilers with this, but, man, one of the last scenes with Dumbledore. But again, it's so well done. That's the reason why it's good and why it affects me emotionally. Let's see. I'm gonna go with A tier. Let's see. And behind, I think that's fair. Goblet of Fire. I know I was even second guessing, but the more I think about Goblet of Fire, it's a really good one. It's a really fun one. The Triwizard Tournament is great. And yeah. Yeah, we're going to stick with that. You get a little, going back to the Goblet of Fire, the kind of crazy moments for Dumbledore kind of take away a little bit here. But I keep taking away things, but it's good. All right, let's see. Deathly Hallows. Now we've got movies 1 and 2, the superfluous one, as I call the first one. And I'm going to go with, and this is going to upset some people, we're going D tier. It's not F tier. It's not, and again, this is Harry Potter movies compared to Harry Potter movies, right? So we're talking, this isn't Harry Potter movies compared to, what is it, like Failure to Launch. I don't know. I'm just it's not Harry Potter movies compared to, all movies ever. This is just compared to themselves, which they're already in an upper tier of themselves. So keep that in mind. But with that being said, man, part 1, I was bored out of my mind. It is so boring. They're just like twiddling their thumbs half the time. And then it's just frustrating because it's like, oh, is Ron angry? Let's take him seriously in his anger, even though he's been wearing the Horcrux for a while, and we already have established that the Horcrux make people impossible to deal with. It's just like, do we need to contrive this so badly? And it's been a while from the book, so maybe the book does the same contrivance. I'm sure it does. But man, just watching that again recently with all the twiddling and then nothing happening, it's maddening. All right, now the last one. I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. It's got a great ending. And it just finally starts moving. But man, did this last one not need to be 2 movies. I'm going to go with, I think I liked these ones better. There's quite the differentiation here for me. I'm going to go with second part, Deathly Hallows, in A tier, but at the bottom of A tier. It's it's good. It's so good. And the last like battle and everything, I'm trying to spoil this. It gets so hard at this point. But yeah, I feel comfortable with that. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Did I get everything wrong? I enjoy a good tier list. Let me know your thoughts. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will catch you next time. Bye.